Lucas had always dreamed of becoming a professional soccer player. He had talent, passion, and dedication. He trained hard every day, joined a local club, and participated in tournaments. He was confident that he would make it to the big leagues someday. But one day, his dream was shattered. During a match, he collided with another player and fell to the ground. He felt a sharp pain in his knee and couldn't get up. He was rushed to the hospital, where the doctor told him the bad news. He had torn his ACL and needed surgery. He would have to stay off the field for at least 6 months, and even then, he might not be able to play at the same level as before. Lucas was devastated. He felt like his life was over. He couldn't imagine a future without soccer. He became depressed, angry, and bitter. He isolated himself from his friends and family. He refused to do his physiotherapy exercises or follow the doctor's advice. He blamed everyone and everything for his misfortune. He was like a potato that went into boiling water strong and hard, but came out soft and weak. His father, a chef, noticed his son's misery and decided to help him. He took him to the kitchen and showed him 3 pots of boiling water. He put potatoes in one pot, eggs in another, and coffee beans in the last one. He asked Lucas to watch them for 20 minutes. Lucas was confused and annoyed. He didn't see the point of this exercise. He thought his father was wasting his time. He wanted to go back to his room and sulk. After 20 minutes, his father turned off the stove and took out the contents of each pot. He asked Lucas what he saw. "Potatoes, eggs, and coffee," Lucas answered impatiently. "Look closer," his father said. "What happened to the potatoes?" Lucas touched them and realized they were soft and mushy. "They became weak," he said. "And what about the eggs?" his father asked. Lucas cracked one open and saw that it was hard-boiled. "They became hard," he said. "And the coffee beans?" his father asked. Lucas smelled the coffee and felt its warmth. "They changed the water," he said. "Exactly," his father said. "They all faced the same adversity, the boiling water. But they reacted differently. The potato lost its strength, the egg lost its softness, but the coffee bean changed its environment and created something new." He then looked at Lucas with a serious expression. "Son, you are facing a difficult situation right now. You have a choice. You can be like the potato, the egg, or the coffee bean. You can let this injury break you down, make you bitter, and ruin your dreams. You can let this injury harden you, make you cold, and close your heart. Or you can let this injury transform you, make you stronger, and open new possibilities." He then hugged Lucas and said, "I love you no matter what, but I hope you choose to be like the coffee bean." Lucas was speechless. He realized that his father was right. He had been reacting poorly to his situation. He had been letting it control him instead of controlling it. He had been focusing on what he had lost instead of what he could gain. He decided to change his attitude. He thanked his father for his wisdom and support. He started doing his physiotherapy exercises diligently. He followed the doctor's advice faithfully. He reconnected with his friends and family. He explored other interests and hobbies besides soccer. He learned to appreciate life more. He became like the coffee bean that changed the water. 6 months later, he was able to return to the field. His knee was healed and strong. His skills were sharp and refined. His spirit was positive and resilient. He was ready to chase his dream again. But this time, he knew that whatever happened to him, he would always react well. He knew that his reaction mattered more than what happened to him. The story teaches us that our reaction to what happens to us is more important than the event itself. We can choose to be weak, hard, or strong in the face of adversity. We can also use our challenges as opportunities to change our situation and create something new. We should never lose sight of our dreams, but we should also be open to new possibilities. We should also be grateful for the people who love us and help us along the way.